Lesson 24A, Slope on a Graph. In this lesson, we're going to determine if slope is positive or negative on a graph, and then we're also going to find the actual fraction value for the slope. So starting out on this first problem, we're going to decide if the slope is positive or negative. So we just look from left to right and see what it's doing going to the right. To the right, it's going up. So that means that the slope is positive. Now to find slope, we sometimes call this M. You'll just see that letter M representing slope frequently. And it is the rise over run in a problem. You might hear the phrase, you have to rise up before you run. So we've got these 2 points here, and we just pick points that the line easily crosses, and we're going to find the rise. That's the change in the y value. It goes up 2 units plus 2. And then the run, how far it goes from left to right or right to left from this point. It goes 4 places to the right. When you move right on a x-axis, it's going positive. So we get 2 over 4. And last, we just reduce it. 2 over 4 will reduce to 1/2, and we have found the slope, positive 1/2. Now looking at this next graph, from left to right, if we look at what happens as it goes to the right, it's going down. That tells us that we have a negative slope because the line slants downward to the right. Now we want to find the slope, which is rise over run. So we've got a couple points here, and rise is going up or down. So I'm going to start from the left point, and I'm going to go down 2 places to be level with the other point. And then I'm going to go to the right till I meet the other point, and it went over 6 places to the right. And we just reduce that fraction, negative 2 over 6. They'll both divide by 2, so we get negative 1/3. For our last graph, this line goes up to the right. That makes it a positive slope. When we use rise over run to determine what the actual slope is, we've got 2 points that the line clearly goes through, and it rises 1, 2, 3, 4 places, and then it runs 1 place to the right. A positive 4 over a positive 1 simplifies to just 4. And so now you have learned how to identify that whether a graphed line is positive or a negative slope. You look at the direction it goes to the right, up or down. Up is positive, down is negative. And then you used rise over run to write a fraction that you could then simplify to get your slope.